Y'all, so last night the video cut off, my phone died, but I wanted to wrap up the video that I just posted about their social media persona versus the actual reality of their current energy. So right here we have labradorite, just for extra protection, because I've always seemed to encounter interferences whenever I'm trying to post my videos. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take out the cards that came out last night and finish going over the message that I got from it. And so the last thing I was saying was one of those cards happened to be the blank card. And it's not that this card is a part of this tarot deck, which is Master Spiritual Warfare by Professional High Priestess. This just goes on top, you know, just as a cover. But I feel like, see, the message that I got when it came out was that it came out for a reason. And the reason why it came out is because, once again, this is who this person is. This is the energy that this person exudes. Especially like in person. See, whenever you're online, because remember we're talking about their social media persona, it's like a guise. So you can't really get a clear, concise pickup of their energy, that dark energy, because they're able to mask and hide themselves, and, you know, like I said, promote themselves as if they're some type of health advocate, and, you know, like the spiritual narcissist, and they're the spiritualist, the spiritual guru, and, you know, all of this, or they're, you know, you get what I'm saying, basically. They're doing it for the hype, you know, doing it for clout, basically, but it's not sincere, you know, this is just a mask. Now, the reason why this came out, this person is possibly a sociopath, because the thing about sociopaths, they lack conscience, and so that's why this person, they're able to mirror what they feel is of necessity, or that's going to get them the approval that they desire. Now, I wanted to read a passage from this book here, and it's titled The Sociopath Next Door. And we're going to close this message, because that's all I really wanted to get out, because it cut off when I started talking about this card. And I just wanted to elaborate on how a sociopath, and what sets them apart, and that's that lack of consciousness, that lack of conscience, I'll say that. And so they play on individuals' conscience, you know, acting like, you know, they're so loving and godly and this, that, and the third, or, you know, spiritual and highly vibrational. That's how they play on people's consciousness, you know. But this is truly who they are. And you ever heard of the concept of the angel of darkness, or I can't, it's not coming to me at this moment. But basically, whenever they talked about the devil in the Bible, they talked about how he was able to mask himself as light. That's what these individuals are doing, these karmics here. That emptiness, it makes them a conduit of evil and these entity attachments, and they're basically being used to facilitate what these demonic energies want to, their agenda, basically. And energy harvesting to fill this void. Now, okay, just give me a moment to pull it up. Alright, so right here we're going to talk about, this basically talks about the methods and strategies and tactics that these sociopaths use, especially these spiritual sociopaths. So the first such technique is charm. And as a social force, charm should not be underestimated. So right here, enhancing the animal charisma of sociopaths. There is our own mild affinity for danger. Conventional wisdom has it that dangerous people are attractive, and when we are drawn to sociopaths, we tend to prove out this cliche. Sociopaths are dangerous in many ways. One of the most conspicuous is their preference for risky situations and choices, and their ability to convince others to take risks along with them. On occasion, but only on occasion, normal people enjoy minor risks and thrills. We will get out of their wallets and pay for a ride on a monster roller coaster we cannot imagine surviving, or for a seat in a movie theater showing a bloody thriller we are certain will give us bad dreams. Our normal affinity for occasional thrill can make the risk-taking sociopath seem all the more charming at first. Initially, it can be exciting to be invited into the risky scheme, to be associated with the person who is making choices outside of ordinary boundaries. And so this basically, this tactic was after a passage describing this doctor, this supposed doctor who manipulated her position to appease her ego, basically, and also to create destruction and problems for people who she deemed as competition, but those people who are just genuinely pure-hearted people, and was unaware of this person's true intentions. Because of the guys, because of, acting like they're for health, or in her case, she was a psychologist, she was a therapist, so because she has that embodiment, that mask, she appears to be a doctor, with her suit on, and, with her position and stuff like that. The reason, this is how this lady got the position. The lady got the position as this doctor by manipulating the directors to write her letters of reference by sexual means. So that's how she basically manipulated her way with these entities into the position, only to further facilitate the entity's agenda, creating havoc for absolutely no reason, just for self-gratification. So yeah, this is the concept of these individuals right now, and this is how they're utilizing their social platforms, because people don't really know them for real. You're not around this individual to easily pick up this energy off of them, because this is how it looks on them. Like, if you were in person, this is how it looks. So believe it, there are some people who have experienced this person in person and have experienced this, and they may not be speaking up. This person may have gone out of their way to silence those individuals just to uphold and maintain their image. So, but like I said, the reality of who they are, the cards that had came out. Look at that, High Priestess. The reality of who they are, they're stressing, they're dealing with this karma. They're conflicted, they're mentally conflicted because they're mentally ill and they lack proper conscience. This stuff is backfiring onto them, because regardless of them being able to bamboozle, large groups of people, like the blind leading the blind, there's still some individuals who truly are divine counterparts, who truly are high vibrational, who have been doing return to sender spells, who have been doing the work and meditating to drive this energy out of their energy field. So this is what's backfiring on this individual. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. But yes, so that's basically what I wanted to say. These people are delusional. And they get a thrill out of being able to convince other people to buy into their illusions. But that's falling apart. This is the age of Aquarius. All these secrets are, being exposed. This individual they know that they're going to be exposed. Basically, they're coming to the realization of who they really are and what they created for themselves. Despite this so-called conscious community who, gives them all of this, love, basically because they're loving an image. But they don't really know this individual for real. This person could be concerned about getting exposed. Um, but yeah, definitely mentally conflicted and spiritual jail. So let's see. Which one do I want to do this one? Yeah, this individual, you know, they're having some struggle. This karma is backfiring on them financially. These people may be experiencing an imbalance in logic versus emotion, overemphasis in either the material or spiritual realm, mental illnesses, disconnect from God's distorted yes, imbalance in the use of communication devices such as social media. So this is what came out here. So once again, it's just repeating the same thing, you know. This person, people are able, look, can't make this shit up, mental health. People are able to keep these guises up on social media because, like I said, like, it's literally another reality. It's an illusion within itself. It's a portal. So we're able to post and say all of these things, whether it's regurgitated information, it could be information or a whole persona stolen from somebody else, an identity stolen from somebody else. But how would you know when this person is consistently putting this out, you know, putting this information out there and painting themselves as, you know, such? How would you really know? But that's the thing, regardless of the people that you deceive, you can't deceive reality. You cannot deceive your reality. You cannot manipulate your reality to the sense of, you know, the truth not coming out. You know, you're facing this truth every day. You can't get away from it, regardless of how long you can be on social media and distract yourselves, you know, from the karma or from the reality of what is. And, you know, that's what those people are doing. That's what those people are doing. Yeah, this coworker boss. While we wouldn't expect spiritual attacks at where it happens, gossip is a form of attack as well as a tarnished reputation. This card indicates that coworker boss business associate is attacking you. The main cause is jealousy, competition, and fear of your ability to succeed. Yes, these individuals had a fear of your ability to succeed, you know, competing with you because out of jealousy of you, you know, being authentic, you loving yourself, being content in who you are, you knowing yourself, you don't need validation. You don't need outside validation. And as a result, these people are so consumed about their reputation, and they're willing to lie. They're willing to manipulate. They're willing to do whatever they can to maintain this reputation. But it's falling down. Tower moment. It's falling down. It's falling down. Divine love answers. Could you clarify coworker and boss? Clarify coworker and boss. My cards mixed up, but already you see the King of Swords, the Six of Swords. All right, clarify. Clarify co-worker and boss. Lack of fulfillment. Yeah. These people were jealous of the work that you put in yourself, your contentment, your temperaments, your self-control, your self-mastery, because you invest in this. You don't need you invest and you work on and you pay your attention to where it needs to be, you know, you pay attention to building yourself up, becoming a better version of yourself, more self-actualized, steady, you know, working on yourself to become the highest version of yourself, regardless of the conflict and the attacks and the spells and because you have strength. You have strength. And this is what these people are jealous of. This is the reason why, you know, they, you know, send these attacks and stuff like that, and, you know, try to create blockages and obstacles for you in your life, because they're mad at the fact that you have the strength to move on without them. You don't chase them. You don't need them. You don't care, you know, that they call themselves trying to leave you out in the cold. They couldn't leave you out the cold because you're bad all by your damn self. You can do bad by your damn self. It's the Eight of Pentacles. Who by herself? Look at all these pentacles stacked. Comfortable, authentic, content, temperament, strength. That's any more messages. Any more messages. Yeah, because regardless of the people that was on the bottom of the day, regardless of how much these people try to stab you in the back, or, you know, it only strengthened you. All you did was transmute and transcend that energy, because you're the fucking Empress. You're the Empress. You're all the queens. You're a magician. You successfully transmute this energy and transcend this energy, and basically you turn what they meant for your downfall, you turn that into good, into wisdom. Now, yeah. Look at this. Got the Four Wands, Five of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, because these people come in and, you know, they act as if, you know, they want real friendship, solidness, and it's not that they don't, but they want your balanced energy. They want that balanced energy that you have within yourself. That's really what they come here for. And you know, a way to energy harvest is to after you basically ignite somebody's emotions and stuff like that, try to like leave them out in the cold, or create situations where people feel left out in the cold, you know, Three of Swords situations. But see, the thing here is you learn from your past. All this did was strengthen you. All it did was strengthen you in your wisdom and your intuition. You listened to your intuition the first time. You being prepared and equipped for the journey, because I'm telling you. Yeah, you're not crying over spilled milk. This is them. This is the card that came out for their. This is the card that came out last night, y'all. Four of Swords. This is them crying over spilled milk, because they'll never get a chance with you again. They realized that they was a fucking idiot. They was foolish. It was absolutely no reason for them to even do that, besides, you know, the dark energy that dwells within them. Basically, these people are, you know, having to face the reality of what is. The Lovers, because you're still going to have fulfillment regardless, and nobody can get in the way of that, because this is you with yourself. This is you within yourself. You have self-love. You have self-love. You don't need outside validation from these social media platforms and all of this stuff. And that's why these people are constantly on here. They're always on these websites. Alright, so I'm going to leave it here because I didn't want it to be this long, you guys.